almost had it.
Hello, Mother Mage here, and welcome back to Come Deliverance, where we went to go sleep, just so that we can save up, without needing to use the savior schnapps, which we do not actually have anymore. Now, one thing I wanted to do here, if my mouse would actually work currently, it's a bit glitchy. You should hopefully figure out why it's at 99% again. Found out that my recording software went back to attempting to do everything with the CPU, which is a bad idea with my CPU. What caused all the failures. Now what I wanted to do, check out what is in here, because if I can get my herbalism up, then that could cause me to be better at sword combat. So I'll need less stamina to swing my sword around. Yes, that is technical. And another thing I wanted to look at, because I went and did some studying on sword fighting, is if you open up to this, there is a specific stat. I'm assuming it's charisma 4. So technically I should. Minimum strength is 3. I have 6. It's already getting reduced, so I should be able to use this sword properly. Minimum strength 4, charisma 17. What does this charisma mean? Does it give me a boost to charisma? Or does it remove that much charisma? I'm not sure. Bow, however, has minimum strength of 5, minimum agility of 5. It'll only get better the more of that I have. And apparently, vitality is what you need for more stamina and stamina regen. Agility is better dodging and better wielding, and strength is better damage and speed, apparently. For some reason, strength and attack speed goes together. You can attack more so you can do a bit more. Because it makes it use less stamina, essentially. So in other words, everything's quite nice. The heavy shield is actually blocking quite a lot. This, I need minimum strength of 0. Good. The armor does not appear to require a minimum strength. Which is sort of good. Ooh, this one actually has minimum strength of 1? What? Or do you have to buff up your legs in order to grab onto it? I don't know. I don't want to know. Not something I pick up. Sadly. Come on. Henry can't jump because he's overburdened. Let's wash ourselves. Always need to be clean and respectable. Boost your charisma. I would like to believe that it does. Besides, when you have something that boosts it more, so it should boost your charisma. I really need to go off on a bit of a picking spree again off camera, but not right now. Today's episode will be, I don't know what. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go to the horse salesman, because I know that they apparently sell saddlebags. I did some research. So if I can get more saddlebags, then I'll be able to increase my horse's carry capacity. So I did do some research. I didn't do nothing in the meantime. Though, if you hear some weird noises, just know it's people working on the roof, because we're currently having solar panels installed. And that will make it so that we no longer suffer from power outages. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm hoping and I'm praying that we're never gonna suffer from any power outages again, but that's probably wishing for too much. Now, where would I buy horses here? I would expect it to be right here, but no, it's not there. It's not there either. 'Cause I've been there. Otherwise, I'll just get on my horse and run to perhaps Merhoyed, because Merhoyed has a horse trader. Or I could go all the way back to Neuhof and yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Going all the way back to Neuhof and seeing if I can't get some bandits as well on the way. Brilliant idea. Neuhof. You're too overloaded to fast travel. Okay. That's a bit of a problem. What I have on me that's so heavy. I have this and I have this. This weighs 1. Not a lot, but might help. This weighs 13. It weighs a lot, too much for its weight. What I want to do is drop it. There we go. Much better now. I can fast travel. And then I should look into what type of quests I have extra and finish up all the quests that I do currently have. Except for a couple. Like the one at Telmberg, where I need to go meet with the guy's wife. No, I'm not doing that because it sounds like something bad is going to happen. And I know that something bad is going to happen if I visit the baths with Capon. I believe that's his name. The young Lord Capon. I don't want to visit baths with him. I did go read about that, and it ended up in a bit of a weird way. Apparently, if you're not, well, apparently even if you're careful and you do that, you will end up in a strip poker game, and I do not want to experience that. By no means am I one of those people. I try and avoid that to the utmost. But we're gonna go try and upgrade our horse a little bit, and then perhaps go check out if I can't find another cool quest. Perhaps go try and find some more bandits to kill. Well, that direction. Almost going the right direction, horse. Almost. Just a bit off. How much gold do I have currently? 1.2k. Not a ton, but it's okay. It'll do. I can get horse riding.
Greetings,
Trade. Stop trade. So spurs do what again? Significantly improves the horse's control. Golden spurs not only significantly improve horse controls, but also increases charisma. Ah, that's the problem. I was wondering. That's too good to be true, and then it was 2.7k. So yes, it was too good to be true. Spurs are exclusive mark of knighthood. Not only do they improve control and mount, greatly increase charisma. So that one also increases charisma. Improves horse controls. Oh, but also significantly increases charisma. So this is like just under gold. This one improves it to 17. This one improves it to 15. This one improves it to 20. But that's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is saddlebags. Sorry about the hammering in the background. 2 bags, 3 bags, 4 bags. Double saddle with saddlebag. That's... ow! Noble saddles are like expensive, but I did see a cheaper version of it, just a fine saddle with 4 bags. That's probably gonna be what I'm gonna be buying. The harness mounted on the horse's head to give the rider better control of his steed, which is needed only for general riding, but also for mounted combat or flight. Wait, flight? A horse can fly? Just kidding. A horse can't fly. I know a horse can't fly, but still, one can dream. I don't see any difference in these, so I'm probably gonna just go for the cheapest one. And this, what does this do? Ornamental kit, which brings the owner distinction and admiration. So his social status, imagine the embarrassment of 2 knights turning up at the tournament with horses dressed in the same trims. Ah, yes. Completely useless. That's all I can say about it. It's completely useless. Which one of these are cheapest? This one's cheapest. Plain. It just improves that. Improves it, but this one significantly improves control. Might as well just, spend a bit of money. How much is that now? Ooh, okay. Might have tried buying a bit too much. Maybe just a bit. Just a tiny bit. I can sell that. I don't need that. This I can sell for how much exactly? It's going to sell for a lot though. I don't need that as much. I will not be selling that right now. That is stolen. Seen as stolen, so it'll not end up very well for me. Okay, maybe I should just reduce the amount that I'm buying. Saddlebags and perhaps that, not that one. Yes. Still 1k though. Too much. But this is
Let's have a word about the price.
All right, so?
Yes, of course I am. If I wasn't, then
Agree?
what else would I be?
You are right.
God be with you, Henry.
Okay, got it for quite a lot cheaper. A horse. At first
Aye, that would do it.
To the horse. And the horse can't carry anymore. Transfer. Transfer all of these potions as well. I need to definitely transfer that, keep that poison on me. Wait, that weighs 25. Okay, so I need to open up 25 way. That's gonna cost a lot. Probably sort it out by just throwing all this metal back onto my character. Oh, I can't transfer to my character. Look at how much space he's got now. Transfer. Where is this stuff? You, horse? I did transfer it to the horse, right? Ah, here we go. Please forgot about this. So what's this weight? Oh, that's a lot of weight. It's 300, not 180. That's pretty good. So it's slightly better. It's higher condition than mine. And I also have some hoof stuff. I need... Ooh, I can actually get armor for it. Covers... But armor is what I'm caring about because my horse died last time. And I don't want that to happen again. Okay, so transfer that, transfer that, transfer that. No, okay, no, I don't need that. Just thought I transferred something that I required, but nope. Was not the case. Lazarus potion I'm gonna keep. This and it removes what's it hangovers, so wait, what is the yeah that the unicorn horn potion I'm not gonna require. I'm not gonna require at all. Knowing half hoof, not gonna require that either. I'm gonna check that over. I'm gonna check over the Persian map as well. Bandages I need to keep. Nothing else has ways really. So that's good. Except for the armor. And all of my arrows. Maybe I'm an excessive hoarder with arrows. I don't know. A horse? There you are. You look lovely. Now where are we going now? Maybe there is work here. I should check if there's work here. See what there is to do. But first, I said I was gonna check what type of stuff I'm gonna do. A friend in need. Oh yeah, I need to go find work for Fritz. Preferably something with woodworking. Teresa, Fritz and Matthew sent their regards. That's optional. Should probably do that. Maybe it'll give me something special. No. Don't really care about this one. A good thief, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, sure. Let's go do the optional quest for this one, and then go do a good thief. That's both in the exact same spot. Right over here. Maybe she'll give them work as well. Who knows? Maybe they'll become thieves. Pickpockets, stuff like that. Because that's apparently the work her uncle's into. He's just like, I want money. Let's steal from someone. I don't know why he likes stealing from people, but I'm not one to judge. As long as I get paid, I'm happy. So yes, it has quieted down, which is good. I don't know if you guys could have heard that, but I definitely heard that, so it's probably that you guys would have heard it. No, I am looking very nice. And my full plate armor. Don't want to talk to you just yet. Tell me she's still awake. Ah, she's outside. I thought she was inside. Usually they're inside. But no, she's outside.
Matthew and Fritz send their regards.
They survived. My God, I'm glad. They helped me out a lot. And where did you see them?
In Sasau. I bumped into them in front of the tavern. Where else?
And how are they doing?
They're doing fine. Have work and they're in debt. You want to know of any jobs going for two lazy carpenters?
Not here. And I think it will be the same in all of Ratai. It's overcrowded with refugees and they're all looking for work.
That's bad.
Mm.
Those two need work badly to keep them out of
Good
mischief.
to know.
You know what they're
Glad
like.
came
I
here.
do indeed.
Well,
Try
came
the
here
mills
first
in the
because,
smaller
otherwise I
hamlets.
would have
The miller in the
detonated and
Dechko is
struggling.
old. Maybe he could use some strong hands.
I will.
I'd
Thanks.
like to know. That sounds like courtship type of stuff, and I want to do that.
Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
How did you get me away from Skalitz?
What happens?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon, and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here. God bless them.
I've been there, I believe.
What about the
No,
bandits?
I haven't been there again.
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zibishek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. It doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Wow.
Tell me.
When those cumins, they call them, when the cumins came, Zbyszek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard. Where's the I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything,
that's how
including
I
your
feel.
horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promised father I'd take it. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still alive.
What happened to the survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Ratay, and some of the Ratay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka?
True.
Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhoyed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
This is basic speech training.
What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Ratay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get away from those cumins?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone
True.
and kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to
You
you.
know that there's a tannery down
Scales are balanced.
there. Not really too interested in becoming a
I
tannery.
won't trouble
but,
you anymore.
yeah.
Let's leave it be.
Might as well just head back to the Dechko actually. Try and find Fritz and what's his name again? Matthias? No. Matthew was at the other one. It is Matthias. That needs work. So I'm gonna go over here and see if I can find work here. Or if they at least know where I would be able to find work for them. But now it's in the middle of the night, so I'm probably gonna need to go find a bed. Oh, I might have started talking really softly because I wasn't paying attention to where I was talking to. I was talking towards my screen, but not into the mic properly, so sorry about that. So if I just went really soft there. I'm still new to this entire stationary mic thing, needing to talk into a stationary mic. Where is the tavern? Tavern's over there. Sorry for not having my torch out. I don't think there's lodging here though. I think this is just an inn. What a shame. No, I'm not playing dice anymore. I am not gambling. By no means do I ever want to gamble again. Ooh, more plants. I really need to go buy some more bees. If I can buy enough recipes, then I can actually make a bunch of potions, like the bowman potion. If I can mass produce those, I can actually like take out whatever I need. Just like, ooh, things are ending up bad. Just take a sip and start shooting away. One thing I believe they could have done with this game, because of the time periods being correct, they could have gone for just like 1 or 2 pistols, like flintlock pistols, like really old musket weapons essentially, but just made it like an Easter egg, just like hid it away really well, and that would have been fine. People would have been able to get a gun if they really wanted to. It didn't have to be really good, it just needed to be like a novelty weapon or something, just so it's like, I have a gun, can you say the same? You can actually use it, but it needs to be sort of like expensive, like really expensive.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Teresa, the millmaid, sent me. She said you could use some help.
Some pairs of hands would be useful. What do you have in mind?
My friends, 2 survivors of Skalitz, are looking for work.
And why should I take them?
They're experienced carpenters.
Why not?
They're basically
Carpenters would be helpful. There's a lot of work here at the mill, and I'm not as spry as I used to be. Thomas, my foreman, tries his best, but he ain't up to that kind of work. But they aren't idlers. I only take in people who are willing to do hard, honest work.
Feels like a lie. You also need to get somewhere to
I'm from
sleep.
Skalitz, and I know them both personally.
But of course,
They worked in the
Henry
royal
doesn't
mines,
care
and
about
their
sleep.
master couldn't praise them highly enough.
Nobody care about sleeping.
In the Skalitz mines? But that's skillful work.
I could
I'll be glad to
really
talk
use,
to them.
well,
Tell
actually, there's
them
an
I'll
archer
give them a...
trainer here.
We'll talk
What
about
level is
pay
my
and a
archer
roof
now?
over their
Right.
heads when they get here.
I'll have to
My
get something to
archer
eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
bow is on level 6, so I could level it up manually. Well, manually, or I could just pay this guy and get it leveled up.
I feel quite hungry.
From here.
Good day to you. What do you...
What's with the targets? Are you an archer by any chance?
I notice you're asking questions. Are you the Inquisition by any chance?
No, I'm Henry, of Skalitz.
From Skalitz? I'm Vatek, from here. Why are you so curious about the targets?
It's just that I sometimes try my hand at archery too.
Try your hand, do you? I know plenty who do. When you can score as high as me at chumps, then I might be impressed.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Never played chumps? And you call yourself an archer? All right, Henry, listen up. Chumps is a game for real archers. It tests accuracy, and it can be a nice little earner. Unless you're, well, a chump.
So what exactly is it?
I'll tell you. A bunch of logs are floated down the river. Then you count to 20, and the archers run along the banks after the logs. At the end of the course, someone collects all the logs and counts the strikes.
How about it?
Whoever has the most, always meaning me, wins the bout. Each archer has 20 arrows with their own coloured fletching, and the contest ends when the last log floats through the finish line.
Sounds like good fun.
Fun? My friend, it will bring you out in a proper sweat, and you'll be well pleased to hit just 1 or 2 blocks. So how about it then? Fancy a bout? You'll need your own bow, but I'll supply the arrows without fletching.
Can I automatically swap them out?
I do.
20 arrows.
Come on then.
I'm assuming that's like...
Ah, one more chump. Excellent.
Go on.
Now you have to bet at least 10 groschen, 50 at most.
The bow,
There'll be 3 archers competing at the time. The winner gets triple his wager, and the second gets his coin back. So how much will you bet?
1 hit.
Oh, I don't want to lose the shirt off my back. I'd best be careful.
That's the thing over with. Now here are your arrows.
Wait, 2 hits? What? 3 hits?
And now!
4
I'll
hits.
see you finish.
Cancel that arrow.
Damn,
Run a bit
missed.
down the river.
Hit
5
home.
hits. 6 hits.
Hit.
7 hits. That's pretty scary.
Damn, missed. Got it.
No, that was a bit low.
Almost had it.
I could do with a bite to eat.
No, that was again. Because of the angle being so weird right now.
Ah, well, I
What I
won't miss
could
the
do
next
is
one.
I could get a bit closer.
Another on target. Another
8.
on target. Almost had it.
9.
Ah, well, I won't miss the next one.
10. Oh, that's over.
Damn, missed.
It was a bit shaky over there.
Hit home.
11. Okay, regain my stamina a bit.
Damn, missed.
Ah, damn it, I missed. Damn it. Trying to focus on this because archer
Almost
requires a
had
bit of focus. Well, I am gonna win, so 12.
Another on
I
target.
better not go in any
Other
further.
guy-
I might
One
drown.
guy still has 18 arrows and only 2 hits. You're probably like, I could win with that. It's 13 hits. Ooh, I can get over to this area right here. I'm
Bloody
like
hell, the wind took it.
really close. It's all my arrows.
Bloody hell, the wind took it.
I have no arrows left. The guy closest to me has
Almost had
6
it.
arrows.
I feel quite hungry.
It's pretty embarrassing. He only had 6
Almost
hits
had it.
on 20. Oh, I'm sorry.
Almost had it. Hit.
Time's up, folks. One last arrow, and that's it.
Do I do it again? Yeah, sure.
Oh, damn it.
I'm
So,
fine with this.
how did it go?
Well
I'm
done,
totally
Henry.
fine with this.
You've come first. It looks like you really do know what you're doing with a bow. You're still not up to my standard, mind you, but a pretty good effort.
Let's see how good they're
Here are your
shooting
winnings.
now.
I hope you'll wager them on some chumps again.